A number of different agencies came together for this massive drill, including armed sheriff deputies and firefighters to hazmat crews and EMS. About 5 different organizations have come together for the cause. Their hope? To collect as many genes as possible. Gateway Research Park, located here on East Lee Street, will be the new home of JSNN. The school is expected to offer master's degrees and PhDs in nanoscience. It will focus on biotechnology, nanotechnology, and biochemistry. The city purchased 10 of these buses with 10 more on the way, each of them costing about $600,000. Many students enjoy Blue and Gold Day, including the activities associated with it, including the big game right here at the Coliseum. I spoke with a representative from the Westminster Property Management Group who denies all accusations made by the residents. They say the residents are not evicted based on retaliation, but based on breaches of their lease.
3, 2, 1.
UNCG and A&T recently broke ground for a 100,000 square foot research facility for the Joint School of Nanoscience and Nanoengineering, also known as JSNN. Over 300 people attended the groundbreaking. Gateway Research Park, located here on East Lee Street, will be the new home of JSNN. The school is expected to offer master's degrees and PhDs in nanoscience. It will focus on biotechnology, nanotechnology, and biochemistry. Chancellor Brady states that the goal of JSNN is to become an opportunity to reach out to parents, teachers, and students from elementary and beyond.
To build a knowledge-driven technology pipeline that piques students' interests in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Other speakers that afternoon included UNC President Erskine Bowles, Speaker of the NC House of Representatives Joe Hackney, and many more. According to the Carolinian, Dr. James Ryan, Dean of JSNN, described nanotechnology as a science and engineering know how to manipulate atoms and molecules in order to make improved systems. JSNN will research different kinds of drugs, look for renewable energy, and build construction materials that clean the air. Chancellor Harold Martin of A&T University says that this project will bring a lot to the community.
Increase the number of new technologies spin off businesses that raise employment opportunities and trigger job growth in this region.
JSNN will employ over 2,000 employees once the building is up and running. Before the economy went down, the 2007 NC legislative session awarded $58 million to fund the construction of JSNN. The park has received more than $85 million in funding since its inception date. The funding for this project comes from a combination of grants, appropriations, and the state of North Carolina conventional bank funding. Mayor-elect Bill Knight says that he is thrilled about the future of Greensboro.
But the possibilities are absolutely limitless. I'm excited. And this coming in right into the gateway of Greensboro is really going to be good for Greensboro and the Triad.
President Bowles says that JSNN will benefit the community.
This joint school of nanoscience and nanotechnology can be, and I believe it will be, the pathway to the future of the Triad.
From Gateway Research Park, this is Shahon Marshall, Spartan News. Blue and Gold Day has become a smash hit to pack the Coliseum on game days. This semester, the Athletics Department and Campus Activity Board, or CAB, joined forces, thinking of a way to get more students to the game. Operation 2010 was a catchphrase used. The plan? To get 2,010 students to come to the game against Appalachian State. Officials tell us that since we played in the Coliseum, there have been more students in attendance. Some students came out to support their team and have fun.
First year here in the Coliseum, so they really need our support to help them out and really make it an enjoyable experience.
While some were enjoying Blue and Gold Day,
I read about it on Science around campus, and I thought it looked like a lot of fun, so I came out with some of my friends.
many students enjoy Blue and Gold Day, including the activities associated with it, including the big game right here at the Coliseum. Appalachian State beat our very own Spartans with a 75-69 victory, making our record 5-19 in the year and 4-9 in the Southern Conference. We were able to compete with the Mountaineers, but as the game came to a close, the points got away from us. Some say they came to the game to see the competition.
I know Appalachia is a good team, so I just want to see how UNCG would match up against them.
We also played against Western Carolina on Monday, losing by 5 points, 75-70. We play against Georgia Southern for our next and last home game of the season. For Spartan News, I'm Shahon Marshall. Organizations on campus joined with the Triad Habitat for Humanity to collect jeans for housing installation. The New World chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha sponsored the Denim Project. They started the drive last semester, and it will continue until the end of this semester. They hope the whole campus will become involved. They all have one main goal.
So if we can help change the life of at least one person or one family, then it would help us to just help people, and that's the whole purpose.
One of the residence halls, Spring Garden Apartments, also decided to join the cause. They thought it was a great way to get students active in community service.
It just really seemed like it was going to be a good fit for the building. I'm looking for something that students could participate in, but that wouldn't take up a tremendous lot of their time, but could also still do something very impactful.
About 5 different organizations have come together for the cause. Their hope? To collect as many jeans as possible. The organization's leaders say they hope to collect 500 pairs of jeans by the end of the semester. After this year, leaders say they hope this will continue.
Hopefully, if it ends up being more than what we expected, then we'll definitely continue the cause.
Office of Waste Reduction and Recycling is also a contributor, supplying containers to hold the jeans until they are ready to be shipped to Cotton Inc. The final message?
Any kind of jean material really does help, and at the end of the year, hopefully we get to 500 jeans. If you could help us reach that goal, it would be great.
All the organizations have tables set up in the EUC collecting jeans. The AKAs have their tables in the EUC on Tuesdays and in the atrium on Wednesdays.